Jonathan.
Yes.
I'm going to write into you because my ex-husband and I
Yeah.
were married for over 20 years.
Okay.
We have two wonderful sons. The younger, 16. Throughout our marriage, it was obvious that my ex never got over his high school sweetheart. We met several months after she had broken up with him. He remained in touch with her throughout our marriage and had an affair with her.
Okay.
Now I find out
My children.
my ex insisted on naming our youngest son Brandon after this woman's brother. You're named after my true love's biological brother. Great guy, Brandon.
Hope you get to meet him someday. Your namesake.
I hope you get to be with him.
You'll be on a trip.
He's a wonderful man.
Hope you guys get to do some weird trip together
Oh my
sometime.
God. This brother is alive, so it was not to honor his memory. No, Brandon.
No, it's to
Best
honor,
dude.
just to honor him.
The best dude ever.
It's not to honor his memory. It's to honor him. It's to hope that some of this fucking dopeness rubs off on my
this
fucking
kid. Oh man, if you could be like Brandon.
If only
He's
you were like
best
Brandon.
guy, man. My ex had always told me that this woman was an only child, and
Whoa.
until a recent social media.
This is a lot of lying about this person.
Guy loves to lie. Never mentioned the great Brandon, the living great
The
Brandon.
great living Brandon.
Until a recent social media post mentioning this brother, I had believed him. Now I feel hurt and betrayed. His family and this woman were aware of my son's name and why my ex chose it. Well, yeah, everyone fucking, of course. This family can't believe everyone doesn't name their kid Brandon after the great Brandon. The great living Brandon. My ex told me that I just don't have a sense of humor.
Whoa.
You don't even know how to laugh.
You don't got a funny bone in
You
your
got no
body.
funny bone in your Brandon made of funny bones.
Hilarious. Top to bottom.
Top to bottom.
Hilarity.
Funny bones from nose to toes. Brandon, oh, you die. Any style of comedy.
Really?
Any style.
I hope you get to meet him someday.
The best guy.
This is nuts.
Wow. So many lies, man.
I mean,
That's the
listen,
main-
this relationship is over. So there's really nothing you can do other than to look at yourself
In the
and
mirror.
be like, how in the fuck
How
did
can I be more like Brandon?
How could I have been more like Brandon?
Can I be
in this?
Brenda? Can
What
I
would
become
Brandon
Brenda?
do? WW Brandon do?
WWBD. What would Brandon do?
You have to just be
You gotta let
able
it
to
go.
look at this situation and realize that you have been really
you've
had
been
a
fucking-
number done on.
I don't
done
understand the fucking consistent
On you. Don't
lies.
let it take away from the love of your child.
Two beautiful
children.
well,
I mean, it's gonna affect your relationship with Brandon a little bit.
Because every time you have Brandon,
It's gonna
you'll know
you're gonna tense up.
you're gonna tense up because you'll know that Brandon wants to be.
What
with,
about naming your child that and then going and bragging to that family about that, but
not telling your wife?
not
ever?
telling your wife, but also not telling your wife that this person even expressly telling you that this person doesn't even exist.
You don't even know that Brandon.
The woman that I love more than you,
always have, always will.
always will, is an only child. And Brandon, our son, is not named after her brother because she doesn't have one. Just kidding.
Oh shit!
Psych. Psych.
Psych.
Where's your fucking sense of humor?
Oh, you
bitch?
got no
That's
fucking.
why I left you.
Because you don't laugh like Brandon.
You're not funny like
Brandon's
Brandon.
laugh
Lights
fills the room. It's like joy, pure joy. Love Brandon. Living Brandon.
Live and well,
Live,
Brandon.
well, thriving Brandon.
Still kicking, Brandon.
Oh! Never better. Never better Brandon, they call him.
That's what they've always called him.
NBB. That's my tattoo. NB. You always wanted
You always
NBB.
wanted- I always told you it was like,
Never bros before, and then I never finished it. Before you. I forgot to put you.
what it really is.
It really is.
Never better,
Never
Brandon.
better Brandon. Oh my God. I mean, he's like 20 years younger than you. If you saw him, you'd be like, how come you're friends with this like 30-year-old?
I don't know. This is so crazy.
So many deep lies.
I mean, the
Like
son
marriages and
son
like-
can't be stoked on it either.
Yeah, because he
Being
was
like,
he
"You
always
named
thought
me
he was
after,
named
like-"
after Brandon Lee, and so he's fucking
Just always told him.
pissed.
Yeah, because obviously you didn't tell him where his name came from either.
Yeah, you're named after NBC head Brandon Tartikoff. Let me show you some of the great
I love
programming.
80s
Some of the
sitcom.
great
Look
programming
at some of the great choices he made.
that
in the
Brandon Tartikoff
programming
made
and
ahead of the studio. Someday,
I don't know.
I don't know, man. The lies are just endless in
And
this-
wild and weird.
and wild and weird and like unnecessary. Well, I guess necessary because he's with a woman he doesn't want to be with because he can never ever got over this high school crush. In fact, he had an affair with her, physical and emotional.
Somehow that's less fucked up than the kid naming your kid after a brother thing. I mean, it's probably maybe
think that-
not, but it is.
Oh no, the naming your
It's
son
demented. It's like a
after
twisted,
your
wild thing.
the person you love's brother is so weird.
It's also weird when you expressly said that person doesn't exist.
doesn't exist. You kidding me?
I named my son after a person who I've told you I've intentionally omitted from the fucking canon of
Planet Earth.
history.
Existence.
888-842-2357. My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. Episode number